Sup guys, welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a viewer requested video, which is my story and my experience of the gas chamber, alright? I've been on a little roll of doing boot camp stories, and this one is obviously has to be the next one. So before I get into this video, I hope you end up subscribing, or I would recommend subscribing rather, because this is the content I do on this channel, right? I give boot camp stories, I give boot camp advice, I give veteran advice as well, since I'm a veteran. Transitioning is a tough time, and anything in between. I think we can all appreciate stories and advice, and even I do a lot of videos. I recommend taking a look at my channel, some of my older videos. But anyway, let's get into it. So the day starts with a bus ride. You get bussed out to the area where there is a gas chamber, and the complex where you sit down and you learn about the gas mask, the gas chamber, and what the gas does to your body. And I remember taking that when we got into the classroom. Before we even got in there, we're waiting outside. We're waiting for all the other companies to go through, because apparently today was like a huge day for gas chamber training. So we were waiting for companies to take their class. And when we were running into the classroom, we had to go and grab the gas mask out of this bin. I'll show you a video of what that looks like. And then grab the two canisters, and they're yelling at us to grab both those things. We're like, aye sir, aye sir, and we grab both of them. Now, what's important to the story is that I grabbed a small gas mask, alright? So remember that. When we were sitting down in the classroom, we were doing the training, we're sitting on these benches, and the drill instructors, the videos that I'm showing you right now, it doesn't really do us justice. At least for a 3rd Battalion, they were screaming at us like crazy. They were making it very confusing to listen to the instructor who's trying to teach us about all this stuff. And I remember it was just a very chaotic environment. And that's going to come in handy later as well. So just keep that in the back of your mind. But anyway, we're doing the training. And in the middle of it, they're like, all right, so gas, gas, gas. And that means you put on the gas mask, and you get like 7 to 9 seconds to get it on your face, clear it, and that's how long you have until gas reaches your body, and you're gonna die or whatever. So on your dog tag, on each and everybody's dog tag, you have the size of your gas mask, and mine says medium from here on out, because one of the ways that you adjust your gas mask is the gas mask itself being the certain size to your face, and you want to know that. But the second thing is the straps. Now the straps connect to the rubber, which is the actual seal around your face. That's connected to the gas mask. So the straps, if you don't loosen them before putting them on your head, you're going to stretch them too much, and it's going to break the rubber. And that's what happened in my case. I put it on, and I remember there being some give, and I was like, wait, why is my gas mask still loose? And then I had my buddy look, and he's like, dude, like, you broke it. And like, I was like, oh shit. So I take it off, and then I see that, yeah, I broke the rubber on the seal. It was literally cracked from the plastic of the gas mask all the way to my face. I broke the gas mask. So now it's not a proper seal, and if I go in the gas chamber with this, it's not gonna be a good day. So I start coming up with plans. I'm like, dude, like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go back to that bucket and get chewed out by some drill instructor for breaking a gas mask? Like, no thank you. So what I did is there was the companies in front of us. One of them was part of 4th Battalion, which, if you guys know about the Marine Corps, 4th Battalion is where all the women recruits for the Marine Corps go. And they had just got done with the gas chamber. They were running out of there, and I had out this small girl, and I remember she was even smaller than me, and I'm only 5'5". And so I decided, in this whole chaotic environment of yelling and people coughing and things happening, I would pretend to go and try and run to the urinal which was like way off in the distance, but it was towards the gas chamber. So I decided, hey, like, buddy, you gotta come with me right now. I'm gonna grab a fucking gas mask from one of those girls that just got out of it. So, okay, so he goes with me. We're pretending that we're running towards the urinal, and we're acting like we're all important and stuff. And I remember, like, we know what we're doing, right? And I remember running past the girls, and I eyed out this girl that I was going to get the gas mask from, and she was about to dump hers into this yellow bin that was full of liquid, and she was about to do it, and I grabbed it. I was like, hey, I need this, and she's like, okay. And she gives it to me, and she had just gotten done with the gas chamber, and I remember my hands felt like all all stingy already just from grabbing it from her. I was like, oh shit, like she just went through this. Like this is not good. So we ended up going to the bathroom and then we ran back. Now I sit down on the bench and we're taking the class again, and we had gotten away with something that if I had not done, I don't know how if I would have passed the gas chamber, guys. So now I've got this good gas mask. It's a medium, and it's a good size, right? It's the right size, and it's completely sealed. I don't know why she had a medium, but she had a big head like me. Fuck it. And yeah, we did the training. I made sure not to mess up the same thing that I did before, and it was ready to go in the gas chamber now. So they line us up. We're all waiting to get in there, and they're screaming at us, and then they're like, all right, put on your gas mask. And we all put our gas masks on. It's hard to breathe kind of inside it. I mean, it's tougher. It feels like what I would imagine being having asthma is like. It's not like breathing through a straw, but it's definitely less than actually breathing regularly. So because you're breathing through filters, right? So you're breathing through that stuff, and I remember putting it on my face when they told us to go and put it on and get ready for the gas chamber. And I remember it stinging my face, and I was like, holy crap, like, this thing stings. And I'm like, I'm already stinging because she didn't wash her gas mask when she got out of it because I grabbed it from her. So it's like, I'm already experienced the gas chamber before I even get into it, and it's freaking crazy. So my skin's burning, I'm like coughing, my lungs. I can still like feel it. It feels like, when you breathe it in, it feels like it tastes like a really spicy thing. And when you get in the gas chamber, they're gonna explain beforehand, like if you move around or you pace around in the gas chamber, they're gonna actually kick your ass, and they're gonna go and slam you to the ground or slam you against the wall because the way that the gas works and the way that it's like made is that there's a propane tank underneath, and they're cracking this stuff open. They're putting in like an ammo can of some sort, and it's just burning up, and you can visually see the gas rise. So if somebody's screaming and kicking around, if he accidentally kicks the propane tank, it's a risky environment. There's a bunch of gas around, and there's a propane tank, right? It's not a good idea. It could blow us all up, right? So make sure to stay in place. Don't get your ribs broken. We're all standing there, and one of the advices that I'll give you is that while you're standing there in the gas chamber and they start cracking this stuff open, you're already feeling it from the residue of the previous group that went in there, but they're cracking even more CS gas, and it's going crazy. One of the advices I'm going to give you is that you're going to instantly feel, as soon as you get in there, a burning sensation like you wouldn't even imagine. It's going to feel like a super bad sunburn, like you just spent the whole day out in Florida without sunscreen in the middle of summer. And it's going to feel like you just woke up after that day. And when you take off the covers that you had when you were sleeping, and you take them off, and you have a sunburn, and it just burns your skin, and it kind of stings your skin when you take out the covers. That's what it feels like all around. A lot of people have the misconception that it doesn't hurt to be in CS gas unless you actually swallow it. But no, it hurts your entire body. Like, your entire body is stinging like crazy. It's an irritant to your entire body. That's what the gas is. So you're standing there, this is happening, and that's why it's burning my cheeks, right? And I remember they were having us do jumping jacks, they were having us shake our head left to right, just to give us confidence in the gas mask, right? Like, to make sure that we know that if gas hits us during a combat event, we can be confident in our gas mask, in our supplies that they give us, right? So they're making us do all these things, and one of the last things they do is make you break the seal. And my second tip I will give you guys for this, for the gas chamber, is that when you break the seal, which means you have to get 2 fingers on either side of the gas mask, and you have to break through that rubber, and have the fingers show inside the lenses of the gas mask. You have to, and they're gonna be checking around. You can't mess with that stuff. So you have to break the seal and show them the fingers. My best advice for this, now your face and your eyelids are going to be burning like crazy. Do not take a breath. If you take a breath, you are going to have a world of hurt for the next minute. It's going to be sucky. And yeah, it's a bad time. Just take my word for it. Now, yeah, that was happening, and what I did, and I took this tip from somebody who had, I was talking to somebody during church the week prior, and he had just got done with the gas chamber, because during church you get to be with all the recruits in the entire Parris Island, and you're going to be able to talk to some of them. And I recommend you get as much advice as you can about the next week, because this guy gave me a solid piece of advice, which is take the biggest breath of your life before you break the seal. So make sure to hold your breath. I held it, and like at the last moments when I thought I was gonna go and have to breathe, they're like, gas, 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 and that means you can take your fingers off it. You can have the seal, and then you know how to clear. They teach you how to clear the gas mask. You're gonna be able to let out that breath into your gas mask. Which is going to go through the filter, and it's going to reverse the gas from your gas mask into the filter, and it's going to get stuck in the filter, and then you're going to breathe in, and you're going to know how to do all this, guys. I'm not going to go and teach you how to do that right now, but yeah, if you hold your breath during the gas chamber, when you break the seal, you will be A-okay. And I ended up doing everything perfectly. A lot of people did not. Most of the people did not hold their breath, for some of the reasons that I gave you. And I remember I gas, I cleared my gas mask, and I was good to go. I did not cough once, guys, in the entire gas chamber experience. I did not cough once. Everything was peachy for me. And then it wasn't until they're like, all right, once you have all the gas masks on and everything is cleared, and they made sure that everybody has cleared it to an extent, they're like, all right, get out of the gas chamber, and we all run out, and we all like grab each other's shoulders, because some of us can't see, and some of us are freaking out and stuff. We start forward marching out of the gas chamber, and as soon as we hit the outside air, we hear the screaming, and we all start sprinting, and we're like taking off the gas mask, and we're just, whatever. And that was when I felt the true power of gas, is when I actually took out the gas mask, and then the gas was still coming out of the chamber, and I thought I had just gotten through, and like I wouldn't have a taste of gas in my system. But as soon as I got out there and I took out the gas mask, I took a breath of air, and the gas filled my lungs, and that was when I actually got the experience of the gas chamber, of being filled with gas, is when I was out of the gas chamber, which was weird. I started coughing like crazy. I was like, oh my god, like people were dealing with this for a whole minute. Holy shit. And yeah, crazy times, guys. Crazy times. The only other thing I can say about this is that you're going to end up, my last advice, all right, is don't piss off the drill instructors after you do the gas chamber for the rest of the day, because if you do, they're going to do what they did to us, which is when we got back to the squad bay, they're going to be like, oh, you want to fuck around? You want to be, you want to play games? And that's what they're going to say a lot. Shake your blouses. And we're going to shake our blouses. Like, we're going to take them off. We're going to shake them like crazy. And it's going to be the gas chamber again, guys. The gas sticks to your skin. And it sticks to your blouse and your trousers. And if you wipe them away and stuff, the gas is going to go into the air and you're going to breathe it in. And, man, those are some mean tricks that they know. But yeah, guys, that was the gas chamber. Look, if you follow directions and you keep a clear mind, you're going to get through just fine, just like I did. And make sure to be smart, right? Like, get the right size gas mask for your face. Don't break the seal, the actual rubber seal, before you even get in the gas chamber like I did. And yeah, don't piss off the drill instructors at the end of the day. And guys, that was about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little longer than I expected, but hey, it's the gas chamber. That's what, I hope you didn't expect a 5-minute video explaining this. That wouldn't be a good video, informative. So if you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.